Good morning, year 5. Today we will revise condensation, evaporation processes, and also we revise water cycle. Okay. In last recorded session, we talked about the evaporation and the condensation, and take many examples in our daily life about evaporation and the condensation, where evaporation is the changing of the matter from liquid state to gaseous state by heating, okay? And evaporation takes place in our daily life continuously, okay? Also, condensation is a reverse process of evaporation, where condensation is a changing of the matter from gaseous state into liquid state by cooling, okay? In water cycle, we use two processes together, okay? What's meant by water cycle? Water cycle refers to the continuous movement of water from Earth's surface up to the sky and back down to the earth again in a form of rain. Again, water cycle refer or explain the continuous movement of water from Earth's surface by evaporation the water from water bodies by the effect of the sun's heat energy, okay, and water vapor rise up to the sky, then it collected and condensed and back down again to the earth in a form of rain. The water cycle occurred through many steps, okay? So in this recorded session, we demonstrate the steps of water cycle. Number 1, the water bodies as oceans, rivers, or lakes heated by the sun's energy that causes evaporate water into water vapor. So, by expose the water bodies to the sun's energy, it leads to heated up and change into water vapor, okay, as we see in the figure in front of you. This is a water bodies that represent oceans, rivers, or lakes, where the water in water bodies heated by the effect of the sun that cause evaporate of water coming from water bodies and changing it into water vapor, okay. We also know the water vapor is rise up into the sky, okay, where the air can carry the water vapor and rises up to the sky, okay, because water vapor is very light, so okay, it can it can rise up to the sky, okay. Warm water vapor is cooled. The water vapor loses heat and cooled, okay, when it rises up in the upper layer of the sky, lead to the condensation of water vapor by the surrounding air and the changing water vapor into water droplets, where the water droplets collected together and form clouds, okay. So the clouds formed by the collection of water droplets together, okay. Look at the clouds in the sky. The clouds in the sky formed due to the condensation of water vapor found in upper layer of the sky, okay, and the changing it into water droplets. Then the water droplets, as we know, collected together and form clouds that have many different sizes, okay, and shapes. When clouds become heavier and larger, the water droplets in the clouds finally fall back to the earth as rain, okay. Again, when the clouds become heavier and larger, then the water droplets found inside the clouds finally fall back to the earth as a rain. So the water again, okay, return back to the earth in a form of the rain, okay. The rainwater is collected in oceans, rivers, lakes, and underground water, okay. This is a diagram summarize the steps of water cycle, where the sun heats water, leads to water evaporate and form water vapor. The water vapor carried by the air in the upper layer of the sky, where in the upper layer the temperature is low, so the water vapor loses heat and cooled, then it condensed into water droplets. And the water droplets, as we see, collected to form clouds, okay? Different size and different shapes of clouds, okay? When they move the clouds, and when the clouds become larger and they carry a large amount of water droplets, okay, so the rain will be fall and the water return back to the earth again and the rain fall. Why do we need to conserve water? What's meant by conserve water? Conserve water meaning saving the water, where the fresh water is very scarce and precious, okay? So we should conserve it. We should use fresh water very carefully and avoid wasting it, okay? What can I do to conserve water, okay? Number one, use water in bucket to wash the car instead of using hose, because hose waste large amount of fresh water, okay? Reuse water for washing vegetables to water your plants, okay? Don't leave the tap on while brushing your teeth, okay? Don't leave the tap on while brushing your teeth, okay? Don't fill the bath tube for each shower. Take a shower instead, okay? Fresh water is vital for our survival, and the fresh water found in earth not enough for the world's population, where the salty water represent 97% and 3% only is a fresh water, okay, which are represented in rivers, okay, and in lakes, okay. The last process, we must revise it, desalination process, okay? This is a process, it's one of the methods used to extract fresh water from seawater, or it's a method used to change salty water coming from seas, oceans, okay, into fresh water can be used in our daily purpose, in drinking a plant, watering a plant, and so on. Okay, thank you, Year 5, for your good listening, and goodbye. Thank you.